Mighty Jubilation. Tinubu is leaving as vote bought for him to win presidential election. Leak. Buyers arrested. Yes, so they have been trapped. They have been trapped by the governor of Anambra State. The same people that bought the votes in the southeast are the same people that bought it in Bayelsa, in Rivers, and in some other places of Nigeria during the presidential election. I say these people really made a terrible confession. You see, we have very special people that buy these votes, and when they are invited, they have their strategy of operating. Okay, they deal with those working in the polling unit, and that is why working during the presidential election is now a very big business. For you to be one of those working in the polling units, I tell you, your degree you go reach like masters. They need to accept NYC like before when they accept. I tell you. Now, I'm taking you into the video for you to hear from the horse's mouth how it actually happened and who are the buyers of these votes. Let's go straight into the video. Let's go there.
Tonight we'll be discussing his vision for Anambra State, his plans for development, and the issues that matter most to residents as election approaches. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Prince.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jumoke.
Right, so let's start this conversation on a very soft pedal. You're an evangelist, Dr. Prince, governorship candidate. I mean, you carry three strong identities, evangelist, Prince, and doctor, which, each come with their own authority. How do you balance them without one overshadowing the other? Evangelist means you're a man of deep faith. How does a Christian calling influence your decision to enter partisan politics, which is often seen as a dirty game?
Well, thank you, Jumoke. You see, in each of those things, I think it's about service. Service. My doctorate degree was not the one you get from reading in classrooms or through faculties. That one is given because of your benevolence, the things you have done, your empathy, the things you have done to affect lives. And when the university recognizes that, they say, because of this, we are conferring you the doctorate degree on social discipline. That's exactly how the one comes. Then they call to be an evangelist. I wasn't planning for it. I wasn't praying for it. But one day God said to me, it's time for you to come in to serve me. I have a plan and purpose for you, and I have something you have to do for me. For the reason I created you, and it has come the time for you to come in. And when that came, I was kind of trying to rebuff in Jumoke, and then all of a sudden, one day he said to me, your time to accept this is numbered. Your grace period is expiring. Is it that now or never? And then I escaped accident by 30 minutes. I realized that's not a matter of a choice. And then I answered the calling. And then that's where evangelists come in, comes in. So it's not just like a title, it's a call. So being an evangelist and being a doctor and being praised all comes together from service, who you are and what you are created and born to do. So, and each of them, God has been faithful. His grace has been sufficient. He has been helping me. And then for things to work, having been there and seen what you have done by your own personal effort and then blessings God has endowed upon you, you see that you have been able to take this from zero to this, and it works. You wonder, why is government state government are not doing much to complement federal government? I have grown from nursery school to secondary school, British Nigerian Academy to university, European University of Nigeria. So, and I've seen things grow to that point, and I've never commissioned it one day or come to the place and say this is what it is. But you see a government will do just a boys' quarter or one hospital, and they'll go and pay so much. Well, I want to thank you also. I'm not trying to destroy business for you, the media. They have to pay to bring it to media, even sponsor after. It's so nauseating, it doesn't make sense. So in that, because of that, we have to come into politics as Christians, as people that have a heart for the people, and people who have to recognize one thing or the other. 20-something years ago, I had most of the roads in my community, asphalt road, double-side concrete, dread, but with my money. So I've seen things happen. I provided water. I have built 13 industries, employing over 1,040 people. I used to be the highest employer of labor in Anambra State, outside Anambra State government, until the security type come. So it comes from service. We now realize, okay, fine. You've been supporting people to be, now you have this heartbeat for your people, and then you cannot do much with what God has given you. With government, you can do better. Go into politics, and then this time and contest yourself and try to be governor. That's actually what brought me in. It's the zeal, the passion, the drive to serve my people and put things in order so that anybody coming after me would have seen the growth pattern and know that it's possible to turn the numbers around, to be a state to actually emulate. So
pardon my curiosity, Mr. Okechukwu, just quickly before we move on to the issues. And I asked that question because the last time you were here, you said you're tired of being a godfather, and now you want to be the father of the father. No more godfatherism. You said no one has become a governor in Anambra State without your support. Quickly, do evangelists have time for godfatherism?
Oh, maybe I will kind of put it in a proper perspective. When I say that I don't want to be a godfather to anybody, or meaning I don't want to be supporting people to win. And like I said, Jumoke, nobody has come to the screen to say what I said was not the truth. Many people have been governors. None have come to say that what I said was not the truth, because that was the truth. That what I said is the truth. And then now, I have been supporting them to win. And some of them performed credibly, some did not. And I realized that things are very bad. And I decided, you know what, let me now come and play the final role. With every support that's given me to win, let me give it to myself. And then people realize actually that I've come to show a leadership actually they can trust based on the trajectory of what I've done. On that note, I'm getting the followers I'm getting now. So that's actually what I'm going to say. I don't want to support me to win anymore. I want to support myself to win so that I can do the things I'm telling them to do after winning they are not doing. That's basically what it is.
All right. So let's go back to some of the things you've said before tonight's conversation. And this is because when governorship candidates say, we shall no longer dwell on empty promises, our work will speak for us. I personally find this exaggerated because, when it comes to Anambra governorship election and its candidates, I have spoken with more pretenders. I mean, it looks like I've spoken with more pretenders than contenders. I've spoken with governorship candidates who do not know the percentage of out-of-school children in a state they want to govern, candidates who do not know what to do to fix the challenges they have raised as concerns. But, they passionately say the incumbent has not performed. So let's start with your promise to convert Omasi vast natural gas deposits into a resource that benefits all Anambra citizens. That plant is designed to handle up to 5 million standard cubic feet per day of natural gas. However, as we speak, it is currently operating at less than 10% of its capacity. What is responsible for that?
You see, because the gas where it is kind of landlocked. So the investment to evacuate the finished gas to the point of export, or where you can get buyers that can buy or supply the buyers when they're bought from you, is the reason why many wells have not been dug. Now, but the one that already done, the 10% that already done, is enough to provide power that can power not only Anambra State, but all the states, the various states. So what will start from known to unknown, and the known now is that there's gas and it's being sold to Nigerians and it's being transported daily, and that gas is enough for us to give it a value, just adding value addition to that gas we have. And part of the things it can solve for us are enormous. First of all, it will give us the power plants we're looking for. And don't forget, Jumoke, it is at the same point we're going to site that power plant. And that power plant is just 15 kilometers to Onitsha, 18 kilometers to Oka, and then about.
My people, it's this same reason. The same reason is why they don't want an Igbo man to come to power. The same reason. We just have to be very blunt and say our mind. So these people will know that we know what they know. You understand? Okay, now handing over these vote buyers to EFCC, do you think that is the best solution? they will still remove them, and when they will remove them from EFCC, you will not even know. This very information will be shut down, and that's why I'm always on top of this matter, asking you, make sure you remain online with us. Go nowhere, because we have facts and figures behind for you. Sure, I don't see them. Now don't hear am for the horse's mouth. Imagine election in Nigeria after people must have finished stressing themselves, drying themselves under the sun, casting their votes. Some criminals will go behind to buy all of those votes for their own candidates. Why is it like this in Nigeria? Well, not only Nigeria they say it happen, it happen for another country. Please make una share this video, make it go viral, make everybody get duplicate of this very video. I dey salute una. This is the Lord TV.